I think the issue at stake over here is the humanitarian values that we have to protect. We have to strengthen and empower our humanitarian values and not leave it subject to political negotiations. And this is what's at stake right now. We are not charity. If you're doing charity, you can take a food box and give it to whoever is available. Humanitarian operation, by principle, is a transparent, goal-oriented, independent operation. And that's very strong, and it has teeth, and that it can defend itself, and stronger than politicians. We are not behind the politicians. We are at the forefront. We have to take responsibilities as humanitarians of delivering that strong message. Politicians have to do their own part of negotiation, establishing peace, ending war, and so on. As a humanitarian, we have to take the responsibility and be at the forefront of holding people accountable for their violations. Physicians are risking their lives. Humanitarian aid people are risking their lives. But people going inside Syria, leaving California, Chicago, New York, to go inside Syria, to do medical missions, to educate people. They take that risk. They do the same thing from Europe. They live wealthy life, but they leave all that behind and they go inside. We cannot sit behind and wait for the politicians to give us that peace. We are not charity. Talking about airdrops, and I'm just coming back to your point, is actually, again, with all respect that we have, and I know we all have this agreement on that, is not at the level where it needs to be. When I have my children in Madaya starved to death, well, airdrops has to be started. It's not going to be efficient. I don't expect to feed 40,000 people of the city of Madaya, but at least I can save the life of 1 or 2 children who are dying to death. And it breaks my heart that we see even the airdrops are also influenced by the politicians. Yes, I would want airdrops all over Syria. I want it to every single child, to every single woman, to every single adult. But then we were seeing those children dying there in front of us. They need an antibiotic, they need surgical equipment, they need food. Then it is my time to go in and drop in something, at least 1 box. As a matter of fact, and I take pride of this, that the Syrian American community and the other diaspora-led organizations organized very sophisticated humanitarian networks on the ground, that even when the convoys were allowed inside Madaya, when people were starved to death and they're still starving, we have not witnessed any conflict on the distribution of those trucks. We have not seen anything reported. They stayed in line, they waited for their boxes, the hospitals and the local council over there arranged a list of people of most need. So the first truck that got in after a few days of delay was distributed to the most need, and so on. Again, this is a humanitarian operation, it's not charity. We have not seen any of that happening anywhere else. And unfortunately, we are, again, and I'm sorry for being probably out of line over here, but we cannot wait for politicians to tell us what we need to do. We have value that we have to deliver, and we have to go to the front line to deliver our humanitarian values. And with all love and respect for my colleagues, in the humanitarian operation, we failed in Syria. We did fail in Syria.